Hey guys, I have a fun, colorful semicircle wall hanging for you today. This piece uses approximately 235 feet of 5mm hand-painted sorbet string. You can purchase this one-of-a-kind string off my website, lotsofknots.ca, or from my Etsy shop. You can find links in the description for each of those. Alright, let's get started. This wall hanging has 3 sections, inner, middle, and outer semicircles. We will start with the inner semicircle. Cut 4 pieces of string, each piece is 10 feet long. Fold each piece in half and attach to the left side of your copper rod using lark's head knots. We will tie a square knot diamond. Use double half hitch knots to tie the top half of the diamond. If you'd like more in-depth instructions on how to tie a square knot diamond, please see the description for a link to a more in-depth tutorial. For all 3 semicircles, tie your knots on the right side of your diamonds a bit closer together than on the left because we want less space on the inner side of the semicircle and more space on the outer side. Tie a square knot in the middle of your diamond. Use double half hitch knots to tie the bottom half of the diamond. Next, we will tie a berry knot diamond. Use double half hitch knots to tie the top half of the diamond. Create a berry knot in the middle by tying 3 square knots. Pull the filler cords through your work as I'm doing here. Tie 1 more square knot underneath the berry to secure it in place. Use double half hitch knots to tie the bottom half of the diamond. Tie 2 more diamonds, another square knot diamond and another berry knot diamond. Next, I'll show you how to tie your semicircle to the right side of your copper rod. Grab the cord on the left and tie a lark's head knot by bringing the cord in front, around to the left, in front, behind the copper rod, and then back through the loop in front. To make the lark's head knot look the same as it does on the left side of your work, grab the next cord on the right, pull it through the loop, and then attach those 2 cords together at the back of your work with clear tape and cut off the excess. Here's what it should look like. Repeat that process 2 more times with the other 4 cords. I'll show you one more time. Here's what it should look like once complete. For the middle semicircle, cut 4 pieces of string, each piece is 12 feet long. Fold each piece in half and attach to the left side of your copper rod using lark's head knots. Tie a diamond with a hole in the center. I've called this an eye diamond. Use double half hitch knots to tie the top half of the diamond. Cross the cords as I'm doing here to create the hole inside the diamond. Use double half hitch knots to tie the bottom half of the diamond. Tie a square knot diamond. Tie 5 more diamonds alternating between an eye diamond and a square knot diamond. Attach the cords to the right side of your copper rod using the same process as you did for the inner semicircle. For the outer semicircle, cut 4 pieces of string, each piece is 22 feet long. Fold each piece in half and attach to the left side of your copper rod using lark's head knots. Alternate between tying a square knot diamond and a berry knot diamond until you've tied 10 diamonds total. Attach the cords to the right side of your copper rod using the same process as you did for the inner semicircle. To create the fringe, cut 29 pieces of string, each piece is 2 feet long. Fold each piece in half and attach to your work using reverse lark's head knots. Attach 3 pieces per loop and then 1 piece at the top on the left and right sides of your work just underneath the copper rod. Keep the fringe as is or brush it out and trim. Here's what the final piece looks like. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks so much for watching.